We live. Hey y'all, we live. We live. Let me go ahead and get the getting. Make sure that we're live on all social platforms. Hey, it's Cocktail and Convo. I'm your girl comedian Stiletto. Boom, boom, boom. Let me make sure that this is edited for public use. Yes, tell a friend, bring a friend, share a friend. Yes, this is Cocktail and Convo. It is Tuesday. It's the hottest podcast on the planet. Okay. And listen, I'm not even gonna waste no time because we got so much to talk about. Mm. I got my cocktail. You should have your cocktail, and let's go. I got my co-pilots in the building, rocking it out. Listen, before I bring my co-pilots on, make sure that you support October the 27th. Throwing a big Halloween bash. That's right, best dress contest. We got drinks, specials, music, DJ, and it's gonna be rocking it out. Listen, wear your costume in for free. Without a costume, hey, it's only $10. That's not nothing. Only $10. Yes. So think about what you want to be and come out and party with me. You see how I put that together? I'm rhyming. I'm rhyming. All right, without further ado, I'm gonna bring my co-pilots on. Check my page out for all the flyers and all the great shows that I'm a part of. Big up to everybody for supporting and always supporting live entertainment. I'm gonna bring on one of my co-pilots. He's kind of making his way back, but he's making his own lane as well. Without further ado, give it up for Mantra Anthony from the 1-5. Mantra Anthony, what's going on?
It is back to back, so you know it's something special. You feel me? Back to back, so you know it's something special.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Montro? Thank you. I have to
Anyway,
thank you because you're like a celebrity on Instagram. Like people love to hate you wherever you go. And I am just so thrilled to have people hate you here on Gossip. I love you.
it's
So
a, it's
we
a,
got,
it's a
we have a
pleasure
good
to be
night.
hated. It's a pleasure to be hated on this platform. It's a pleasure.
Look, let me zoom in on Montreal so y'all can see who y'all love to hate here. Montreal, before we start, where can they find you?
Y'all can
Just
find me at Mantra_Anthony. Y'all can find me on Cocktails and Convo, and anywhere else in the world you can find me. If you see me, you can greet me. Trust me, I'm not that mean. Trust me.
I know that's right. He said, "You see me, you can greet me." I know that's right. And listen, this young lady is look. If you don't know, you better get to know. She's everywhere. She is like a butterfly of all things. Okay. But without further ado, I think she's ready backstage. I'm checking. As you know, I sisters, we gotta look out for each other. I'm checking. All right. So without further ado, Queen Ray 22. Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, y'all, my wig goes straight.
That's
How y'all
what's up.
doing out there, Cocktail Combo land, the
I
land of cocktails and combos?
That's what I'm talking about. Queen, where can they find you? They want to look for you. They need to see you.
Queen Ray 22 or RGF Entertainment. And
Mhm.
on Tuesdays, I'm here, Cocktails and Combo.
Yes, everybody is saying, hey, hey, hey. She put her face on there and they was like, what's up? I know that's right. So we got some more guests that are waiting backstage, ready and willing. Okay. Now, this gentleman hails all the way from over there. I'm not even going to say it because I know he's going to say it when he comes on. Mr. Open Comedy himself. What's going on? Hello, Damon.
What's going on?
Where
What's
can
up?
they find you, Damon?
They can't.
You know what?
Ah!
Let's zoom in so they know who not to like tonight as well. Yeah. Right. So, of course, listen, we got another special guest waiting backstage. This brother needs no introduction. He has become a facet of some sort in the cocktail and combo realm of things, and we absolutely love it. He brings an energy that it can't be met.
Like no other.
It's a very big energy. All right. So without
Hey.
further ado, backstage coming to the front, Big Vino.
Hey,
Hey, what up, though? What up, though? What the business is?
Where can
hey,
they find
Vino.
you, Big Vino?
Big Vino, you can find me at your mama house when the greens is hot. Comedic therapy.xyz. Big Vino comedy on everything.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's about
And
to
of
be a
course that
good.
cocktails and convo.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. It's about to be a good night. We got this mix right here.
Whatcha?
I got to drink a little bit more. So let's just come out the gate with it. First and foremost, everybody heard the Amber Alert, the emergency alert that went off on all the phones and things of that nature. It got a lot of people in trouble. Got a lot of people in trouble, whether at work, in jail, wherever you were. It was not supposed to happen that way. But now they're passing a law to put in effect the Ebony Alert.
Ebony Alert.
Sound like a porno.
Ebony Alert. It's supposed to be. It's like the Amber Alert, but for brown and black kids, right?
Yes, it's for brown and black kids.
I don't like it.
A kid is a kid. Is that necessary?
Right. I don't like it because I feel like people, the racist people out there, gonna be like, Ebony Alert. I ain't looking for that child.
Exactly. Well, they're saying that, listen, according to the bill, Black children 18 years and under make up 38% of missing person cases. This bill aims to change that statistic. They feel as though that, if they put out this alert, then more brown children will be found.
So
you can put out the alert under the Amber Alert.
Can I ask a question real quick? Just taking
Please.
a step backwards. Was everybody else alert when that shit came through? Was it in Spanish? Because mine was in Spanish, and I thought my shit was broken.
Mine did both.
Yours did
Mine
both.
did
So
both.
it came through.
It came through in Spanish.
Oh, it came through, and then I hit the button, and then it came through in Spanish, and I hit the button again, and then I turned my shit off because I was like, that joint was hollering.
So listen, right?
To not be looked for, right, Marcus? I feel like people not gonna do it. Like you put out Ebony, they be like, "Oh, it's just a brown kid."
Wait, did that only happen on iPhones or?
No, it happened on
all phones.
And there's some people that it did not happen for. There is a list of people or list of numbers, I should say, that will not receive it. You may be on a watch list or something of that nature. It's not set up to alert the terrorists or bad people
or the child molesters.
Right, it's set up to alert, so some people got it, some people didn't.
That's fucking hilarious. Like sketch wise, man, that's fucking funny. That shit go to fucking a child molester. I gotta go find them.
That is a little dark comedy there.
Don't get Amber Alerts. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Where I'm from. I'm in Virginia. I'm in Virginia where they lock up all the sex offenders on Halloween. Like they gotta go check in to they house them all at the arena out here. So on Halloween, when all the kids is walking around trick-or-treating, during those hours, all the sex predators are in one building, safe away from our children.
I think shit like that is a waste of money. You feel me? Because if it's Halloween, if it ain't Halloween, the kid's still walking around. You dig? So whatever a sex offender gonna do, that's what he do. You feel
Wait
me?
a minute, Montrell. So you mean to tell me that women walk around all the time, but Freak Nick had a lot more freak women?
He has the right thought this one time, but he just said it a little. He said it a little fucked up.
He can't agree with you all the way, Montrell.
He did. He
can't give it to you all the way.
It's not a waste of money. They should just lock them up all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they serve their debt, like you see, it's not that they're actively. They just register sex offenders, so they just take them off the street, so it's not to tempt them. Because it's like I get it. It's like if you take a fat nigga in a buffet, the chicken wings might not be safe. So look, y'all go sit over here.
I don't want to get too far away from the other thing, but bro, I would never say a sex offender ever paid his debt. That's one person to me in society can never pay that debt back.
Well, the only thing I can say is it depends on the range of, because there are people that are on the sex offender registry due to, underage, them being 19, the person they were with was 16, things of that nature. So, and they were boyfriend and girlfriend, consensual, all that good stuff, but due to laws.
Age and laws, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
and I got caught with a handgun, and I got a felony, and I should have known better, right?
I also feel like, I mean, I understand the logic behind it because it's almost like, I mean, I hear what you're saying, Montreal, but it's almost like giving food to the caged animal. Like the kid could possibly go to a house that a sex offender is at. You know what I'm saying? So it's more
Yeah.
like they're just making sure that, like, okay, if you accidentally go to a house or something, it's not like, oh, I could just pull you in my house. You know, I might relapse or something. Like, you just never know. So
Yeah,
as a whole, it's like always, you know what I'm saying? That's always a possibility. But a night where people are dressed up, like people, you could be in a costume, dressed up, and potentially kidnap a kid that's coming to your house, knocking on the door.
So,
What the kid?
so let me ask you.
When
Let
you
me
say
ask you
it that way, there's probably a high percentage of people that like go crazy for decorations on Halloween that are sex offenders. Probably a high percentage.
Right. But and so
Especially
he's
those
saying in
neighborhoods.
Virginia, they're locking them up. So there's no, on our part, on the, like as far as Virginia law, on their part, there's no mistakenly someone that is registered. I mean, obviously it could be anybody, you know what I'm
So
saying?
let
But
me say this. Let me tell you what make a better criminal. A better criminal get educated when he in the system around a bunch of criminals that know how to break laws. So you put a bunch of sex offenders for one day in this whole hellhole in an auditorium, wherever you put them at, and when they come out that auditorium, guess what they're gonna be? They're gonna be better skilled at how to get around this shit. You put these perverts in one room a day, you skill them better. Bro, end of the day, you feel me? I just feel like some things you did are better learned other ways. You feel me? Like you take all them off the street for one day.
well, clearly
And
all
put
of
one
them are
room.
not the smart ones.
Look at the comment that we have down in from Marcus. He's saying people who maybe on the registry peed outside at night too close to a school.
That's true.
But Marcus, that goes back to what I said, bro. You know damn well you ain't got no business with your penis out by no school.
What if it's the middle? What if it's the middle? Bro, what if it's the middle of the night and you got to take a piss?
Bro, you ain't got your penis out by no school.
No, that's real talk. Cause I lived in a house full of women my whole life. So if they was in the bathroom, monopolize the bathroom, it's not strange for me to run out to the backyard and pee. Now let's just say I lived across the street from a school, and the police rode by and saw me peeing.
Right.
Now I'm in some shit.
So let me ask you this question. Let's do this logically. You run outside to the school and take a piss.
No, not the school. I'm in my yard. I'm in my own yard.
You're within a
near one.
You're within the school zone. Yeah, you get bumped for being within the school zone.
You're not peeing on the handle, on the monkey bar.
Well, this is like really not us, but the system is really dumb with this because if anybody's ever been to prison before, there are different levels. You're this type of offender, right, and you get locked up with the people who are in the same level. So why wouldn't they have levels for the sex offenders? Meaning, if you got caught peeing in front of a school, that would be the lowest tier at nighttime. The lowest tier. You know what I'm saying? If you're 19 years old and you fucked a 17-year-old, that would be the lowest tier.
They all get bunched together.
Right. And you know why? And this probably gonna people probably gonna be surprised I'm saying this. I can say I think the only reason why they left that law like that because who are more actively sex offenders, and it's most definitely people. And it's crazy. It's not a black and white. Most sex offenders. If you look at them, you'd be surprised. Like, damn, that's the sex. That dude did that shit. He did that shit. It's more the professional people that do it. Priests and shit. It's people who they balance the laws for like they do white collar laws. The same way. I always thought that about them type of laws. Like Dane said, you get caught for pissing by a school and that registered with a motherfucker who molested a child. How are we on the same level? How?
My guy Ray, what's good, bro?
Hey,
what up?
Oh, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me and see me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I thought I was incognito. I'm over here ear hustling.
You got the light on. We can see you.
All right, what's going on, people? How y'all doing, man?
What's
Good.
going
They
on?
say,
Good evening.
First of all, what do you feel about
Ray,
Ebony
you-
Alert?
Huh?
What do you
What up?
feel about Ebony Alerts?
Ebony alerts.
yeah, that's when your subscription to Ebony is about to run out, so they send a message to your phone.
Shut up!
I was wondering. I'm like Ebony, but what Ebony? What are Ebony? What?
It's
Ebony
a porn
Alert.
topic.
Ebony magazine subscription is
Y'all
about to run out.
silly.
You got 1 month left.
Explain.
She's about
Well-
to tell him what it is.
Well, you definitely need your Ebony subscription to keep your black card. You know what I'm saying?
Do black people still own Ebony?
I don't
I don't
know.
I think it's still around.
I don't
I doubt
think it still
But what
exists.
the Ebony Alert is it's basically an Amber Alert for brown and black kids
Okay, I like that.
because there's a high.
Hold on. Hold on. Why do you like that? Why do you like that?
Because it's gonna make black people alert. Like at the end of the day, I don't know how many tribes I've driven by or on a highway and I see an Amber Alert.
So you don't respond to the other shit because it's
Wait.
Amber, and they know black girls named Amber.
I don't know. I just don't. I'm not saying I'm racist towards the alert. It's just that I'll probably be more attentive towards it if I see an Ebony Alert. Like, if I see a black person kid missing, I'm like, all right, hold on, let's pay attention to these cars. Like,
Okay, so that's the 22. I could understand that. Like our people would be like, oh, it's a brown child. We gotta find it.
Let me look for
But I still feel like that points out to other people, especially racists, that it's a brown kid, and they be like, "Oh, F them."
Can I ask y'all a question?
feel like
So how many people have really paid attention to the Amber Alert and started looking?
Well,
That's what I'm
I feel like this is an insult.
Honestly, like, okay, so if I'm in my car, I will kind of like look at the cars and stuff if I see it.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
You start, when you get an Amber Alert, you start seeing that car, that make, that model. You're like, is the kid in there?
Right.
Marcus is saying that Ebony Alert, lets us know when the Jordans are going to drop.
Hey, yeah.
So if you see the car,
No, I feel like this is some it's like passive aggressive move by white people since the Carly Russell thing. That's what I personally think it is. They was like, next time we see a bitch wig in the street, Ebony Alert.
No.
Hilarious.
Ebony Alert.
Yo, bro, you might have to start a trend with that one. Like,
Yeah, I'm not right. Yeah, I'm not right.
So a baby walking on the side of the road.
Montrell
Ebony
is
Alert.
upset.
Alert.
Montrell is upset right now, guys. Montrell, why are you so upset about that comment?
Because, man, it's like, all right, listen, I get it. You feel me? And they say they're gonna put an Ebony Alert out, and this is why I do agree with it, and I agree with it because it, like he said, when you put an Ebony Alert,
thank God.
Oh, there you go.
brown people thing where they all come together when you feel me, when you call on them.
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't
Kind
know.
of like the boat situation with the chair and
Alabama.
What you doing there, Montrell? Kind of like a bat signal to brown people to look. Okay.
So when if y'all see the, you see the Amber Alert or the now Ebony Alert, and you see the car, what the fuck y'all gonna do? Let's be real. What y'all gonna do?
The most I'm gonna do is look. You feel me? But at least I'm looking with the intent to find. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely when the Amber Alert. I feel like the Amber Alert.
I mean, if I see it, I'm gonna call the police. Like, yo, I just saw it on the highway. I'm at this location.
Y'all just gave me
I feel
the
like it
best
opens the door
idea
for
ever.
vigilante shit.
Yeah,
I feel like as a black man, I'm more inclined to whoop a person's ass if they.
The word is born. I am, and don't let me have more than one. Don't let me have me and my boys in the car. We definitely pulling your ass over. Like, I'm gonna get that ass over.
What if they not even in the car? They could be like out on the street.
Hey,
you might be ready to smack us.
Huh?
Nobody's pulling over for you. You ain't got no lights.
No, I ain't gonna have to pull him over. I'm gonna run this nigga off the road. I ain't gonna have to pull that nigga over.
Damn.
Come on, we all lived in the hood. I didn't see that.
They got a brown kid in there. I'm running them off the road.
What I'm gonna do moving forward is when I see green Honda Accord or whatever, any white person I see driving a green Honda Accord, I think I'm calling the police.
Right. The crazy part about it is that is what it's designed to do. The alert is designed because you don't know whether that's the person or not the person. So you narrow it down. You're helping. You're a crime fighter,
Yo,
and
but
that's what we
I was
need.
about to
Can't
say,
wait to racially profile.
I'm about to say some Amber
I
Alerts
do
actually
want to
be
say
having
this.
license. They'll have the color of the car, the make and
Yeah, and the plates.
yeah, they'll have the plates out here. So if you
I
see the
just
plates,
think
you
that
already
we're
know.
400 to 500 years too late with this ebony alert. We should have had an ebony alert in Africa when they
You
were
ain't never
snatching black
lie.
people and the white people were snatching us. That's when we needed an ebony alert.
Yo, imagine every city they play the
white
drum.
people.
They play the drum in every city.
Wow, something is wrong with you.
If I have to be honest, like to be on a serious note, if I would think about the ebony alert, I would actually use it for black women. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of our black women in this country are being kidnapped. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad that you said that, and that is true. So
Very
let's
true.
talk about the fact of black women, okay?
Right.
Not just women in general, but definitely black women. And as you guys, I have a couple black men on here, or well, 3 black men, and Montreal doesn't like to be called black, so I won't do that. But if a question was posed that if you're walking down the street with your lady and a group of guys disrespects your lady, whether verbally or physically, what are you going to do? Should you attack, address, or how should that happen? A couple guys that I spoke to recently were like, listen, I don't want to die. I'm not out here fighting wars. Like, some things you got to take an L. Depends on what it is. I'm curious to feel how I'm gonna go with Ray, and then I'm gonna go to Vino, and I'm gonna go from there. There we go. Ray.
I mean, me. I honestly, I'm like, I've been, you raised in Baltimore and all that stuff, so you know how shit could get. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in Newark and Jersey City, so I'm gonna pretend like I got a gun and move my phone real fast and act like like you don't want it. Like, I would just pretend in that such a fashion just to back people up. Everybody don't got a gun out here.
So you can do whatever you have to do to give the illusion that you can handle all of these people. Because the gentleman that was on that actually was talking about this, he was very upset. He was like, "What? I'm supposed to die for you? I mean, what you women want us to? If they start shooting, shield you, hold your hand, run through the crowd, even though I can move faster without you? Like, what do you want from us? Like, Vino?"
I mean, I feel them, and I be getting in trouble when I express my position on these things. So,
well, go
in
ahead
this
and get in trouble tonight.
Okay, let's get in trouble then. So, right, first of all, it is a man's position in this world to protect his woman, right? Now, with that being said, are you outside representing yourself as my woman? Because if you're representing yourself as my woman, the likelihood of you being disrespected goes down significantly.
That is a great point.
Right. Now, if you're representing yourself as my woman, then I'll die about that shit, baby. I'll die about that shit. I promise you I will. But if you out here on some hoe shit, and I said, yo, change your outfit for you, and I ain't got time, man. You don't tell me how to dress. All right, wait till the niggas say some shit to you.
Okay. Fair opposition.
That's a great point, bro. 2 points.
Fair opposition. I hear what you said, Queen. I see you over there, like, motherfucker.
No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not. Like, I think there's levels. You know me. There's levels to everything, right? So if she's out there like rah rah rah, because you get them girls who put their fingers in men's hands, or they think they can put their hands on men. Now, if she's literally just walking down the street with her man, and they like, oh damn, she got a fat ass. So they not only disrespecting me, but they're disrespecting him. That to me, okay, yo, y'all need to chill, whatever words you might need to say, or and I mean, but honestly, I'm not going to try to put him in danger. Like, if I feel like, okay, it's a lot of these niggas out here, like, let's just keep walking. Like, that to me is not important. Like, you maybe like holding my hand tighter or pulling me and be like, babe, let's just go across the street or something. That to me is protecting me. To sit there and try to like argue with dudes or whatever over the disrespect. I don't know who they are. I don't know who. Like TK saying, who raised you? I don't know who their mama's.
Are you UNITY? Are you throwing hands with your dude if shit go down?
Oh, I'm definitely that chick. I'm definitely that chick. You put your So if he's protecting me and you put your hands on him, it's just anybody I'm with that I care for. I might black out. You can whoop my ass. You could be 10 times bigger. I don't fight fair. I'm picking up something. I'm kicking. I'm doing something.
Everything's a weapon.
If you're putting your hands in, and it's something where he can't handle, I'm not going to interfere if he can handle.
So
You know what I'm saying? But you got 5, 6 niggas out there.
Could you do one thing for me? Could you do one thing for me? Because I hate when this happens, when a nigga fighting, when his girl yell, "Get off of him!" Don't yell at me.
No, I'm not doing that.
Let me get my ass
I'm not doing that.
Please. Just let me get my ass whooped this
Like
time.
they gonna turn around and be like, okay.
Mantra, I'm gonna get to you last because I feel
quietly
like
sob as I take this ass whooping. Don't scream.
Yo, I've seen a girl save her boyfriend from getting jumped one time, and what she did was they was jumping the dude, so she jumped on top of him, and they stopped kicking because they weren't gonna stomp her too. You know what I'm saying?
A woman.
Yeah, do that.
that's a fact there. That's like playing dead if a bear is near. I get it. I got you.
So while I respect the opinions of
You
Queen
do not.
and Stiletto, I
do
feel like we can't really ask them this question about niggas saying it about fat asses because they don't got fat asses, so they don't know.
Oh my gosh. We didn't just say fat ass, we said a level of disrespect. You want to go to the ass.
But you know what? You know what? If you with a certain nigga that booty cheeks clap, they might be talking.
They could be talking to him, right?
Yes, you're right.
I don't want her. I want you.
Who they talking to these days? But if you were in that situation, what do you think about that, Damon? How do you think? You it's a whole bunch of dudes, and it's just you and your lady. Disrespect has happened, whether physical or verbal.
Because I'm from New York, I'm gonna walk up on you with the nerve voice. Sir, you talking? As soon as I get within, hitting range, I'm probably listen.
Yeah.
You're outnumbered. You gotta take one out.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta take one out.
Hopefully, the biggest one.
Right.
Okay, so Montreal Anthony has been shaking his head this whole time. So I am dying to know.
You sure that's not Parkinson's setting in?
Montreal, talk to me. What you got?
So my mother ain't raised no motherfucking fool. You heard me. Let me say something to you. I'm with a group of guys. It's 10 of them niggas, one of me. You feel me? It's on 2 of us. It's you and me, and you ain't really no fighter because you're a looker. So if he disrespecting you, you gonna learn how to hold your feelings today. You gonna learn how to put your pride to the fucking side. We gonna learn how to step faster and move quicker. I'm not fucking fighting 10 motherfuckers about you. Probably gonna leave me out like get my ass whipped anyway. I'm not doing that shit. I promise you. I tell you all the time, do not fuck with me if you think I'm gonna be the one getting stomped. And all I'm gonna get from you is, baby, you okay, bitch? If you don't move out the way, but I swing on you. Fucking you see not listen.
Wait, look at everybody's face.
I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all look at me like, oh, fuck y'all want. I ain't doing it. I ain't no
I do know that I did say.
My name ain't Batman. I don't wear no motherfucking cape, and I damn sure ain't bulletproof. I am not no fool. 10 motherfuckers won't take. No, I'm good.
So Montreal, let me get this straight.
So Montreal, let me just tell you this real quick. Not anytime recently. This is years and years and years ago. But I got jumped by 8 dudes, and I was in the club that night without a scratch on me. Not everybody know how to fight, bro.
But you ain't get jumped by the 8 right motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I'm just not taking that chance. I ain't taking that chance.
I will say that, like, if they talking shit in a group, usually maybe only one of them can fight, and the rest of them is
well.
So
I can tell you this.
Drop one of them, they're all scattered. They be like, nah, we ain't want no problems like that, big dog.
Once the first nigga go to sleep,
we was just you got a nice lady there.
I tell you this, and I like the way you and Dan got hope. I ain't got no hope for hope. You feel me? I'm not hoping they not gonna whip my ass. I'm not hoping they can't fight. I ain't fucking with them. I'm walking the fucking way, bro. Ain't no way. 10 motherfuckers. You hoping that they can't fight. You hoping this motherfucker's a bitch.
It's a sad It's like it's a sad world where women gave you babies, bro. I can't.
Bro, it's a sad world where you think I'm gonna fucking get my ass ripped out of somebody.
I can't believe a woman laid down with you and said, this might work out, and I feel protected.
It's a sad world. Let me tell you what's a sad world. It's a sad world that men always think that they got to be so fucking tough to prove a point. Bro, I like my life. I want to live another fucking year or two to prove a point.
It's not to prove a point.
Ain't no woman physically that I'm going to touch sexually on this planet worth me losing my life for, bro.
But Montrell, I think if you just talk to them as slow as you do, that they would go to sleep without even a punch.
I might be able to point that off, but what I'm telling you, I'm not doing. I ain't fighting them.
What is it? No, but you gotta approach them. You walking by and be like, you walking by and the men go, "Hey, yo, bitch, what's up? Your ass looking fat." You ain't gonna be like, "Yo, my man, for real." You ain't gonna say nothing.
Bro, listen.
Okay,
listen.
So
you ain't gonna say nothing.
Listen. You spit shit. Listen to this kid. Hey, bro, your bitch ass look fat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, nice. Yes, she do. I am, man. Have a good day. I'm not a bitch. You're a bitch today. Come on. Let's keep going.
But Montrell, let me ask you a question. So if one of the men in that group of men reaches out and smacks your woman on the hind parts, what's your next move?
Yeah, you better pull that phone out, dial 911, because I ain't with none of that shit. Now listen, if it's a one-to-one, maybe two, maybe three, I might get cocky. But if it's 10, nah.
So what about? So wait a minute. What if they smack you?
Bro.
Right, because the minute that you don't even say anything on offender, there's someone who's going to challenge your.
I want to hear this answer real quick.
This is where the game changes. Now I'm gonna lose my life to protect me. You understand? So when motherfuckers smack me, that's a whole other situation.
Okay, so if they smack you on your ass, then now I just want to know if they smack you on the ass and they're like nice ass, it's having a little bounce back. At that point,
first of all, I don't believe that any men are going to smack any woman that Montrell walks around with in the ass. Because but
I'm talking about smacking Montrell on his bottom side, on his butt.
Dang, smack you on your ass when you walk by and say, "What up, homie?"
Dang, you absolutely right. Dang, this is the first time that I'm agree with you. You absolutely right. It's no motherfucker gonna smack any woman I'm with on the ass on the fact that I'm with them. Just on the fact that I'm with them.
If they smack you on the ass,
they're not gonna smack me on the ass neither. Ain't no ass smacking.
Montrell, they don't know you. They don't know you. They just saw it. They saw a nice looking man. Knocked them on the butt.
They're gonna think you the father. They're gonna think
they smack you on the ass and you don't do nothing.
Let me try to say this nicely.
Please tell me, what would you do if because there are men that like men. And maybe they thought you were attractive. They smack you on your bottom side. Now what? There's still 10 of them. What you gonna do?
So listen, I'm still gonna walk away.
Should your woman become the aggressor at that point?
Let me tell you why. Because if it's 10 gay motherfuckers who want to smack me on my ass, that's rape. I can see that going left. If he's sitting there trying to fight that, I am not. Some things you got to know when to fight, when not to fight. You got 10 motherfuckers that you just said attracted to me. One smacked me on my ass, and it's 10 against 1. How you think that's going to turn out?
Okay, wait.
End up at?
It's going to turn into an Amber Alert.
So it's not rape when 10 people that are attracted to your woman do it, but it's rape when it comes to 10 men attracted to you.
No. You didn't hear what I said. If I retaliate, if I don't walk away from that and I get to fighting them, what you think gonna happen? They gonna whip my ass and probably pick it.
They gonna take it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give them a chance.
I don't know about any gay rapists. I haven't heard about the gay rapists.
Bro, listen. You listen. I love superheroes.
There's niggas that take ass. They out here, they take ass. They kissing niggas behind the ear, taking ass. Like they wild out here. I've seen the homo thugs for real.
That's a hard rape.
Queen, I want to know. because that's the flip side of things. So if you're walking with your man and a group of people, females or males, walk by, smack your dude on the butt, what's your next move?
I'm gonna at least say something. It's gonna be a natural instinct. It's not even. Sometimes in those, like in a situation like that, I don't even know if I would have time to rationalize and be like, "Oh, they might whip my ass." I might be like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing?" Like,
okay,
chill.
Something's
going to be said. My natural reaction is going to be to say something.
Can I say something? What's funny about humans? Let me ask you this question. Same question, same scenario. So since we talk about asses, and we want to fight. So if you not you Stiletto, this period.
Okay.
If you right now pit bull get loose out somebody's yard and start to chase your ass down, you gonna turn around and fight it?
Okay.
No.
If I don't, no. I'm a mail carrier. I know how to kick a dog in the nose. I know if I don't have time to get away, there's times where you not gonna be able to get away from that thing. You have to.
I ain't say a chance to get away. Okay. I said, what is you gonna do?
But Montreal, let me ask you a question.
But that determines the factor. If I don't have a chance to get away, I am gonna try to fight it. I'm gonna try to fuck it up. Will it bite me? Maybe.
If shots ring out and you're with your lady, what's your next? What do you do in that situation? Are you trying to protect her, or you running solo?
You say shots ring out.
Right, shots ring out. Are you trying to protect your lady, grabbing your lady, protecting her, shielding her, or are you taking off by yourself?
Shit. I hope she can keep up. I am not. I don't know who
you probably not even gonna tell her duck or nothing.
I'm gonna grab my woman and we gonna run together.
Well, you run with your lady.
Okay.
we running together. That's
y'all keep on running. You keep on running with her.
Well, I'm glad that was the answer to that question, because I'm gonna transition into this question because I got my ass completely chewed out about this question and posting it on social media. I asked the ladies, I said, if a man has his, can clean his own house, cook his own food, makes his own money, manages his own bills and things of that nature, pretty much adulting on his own just fine, what is it that you can bring to the table? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was completely shocked by the results of this question. Okay. Yeah, a lot of ladies felt like I was coming for their soul. They told me I was playing for the ops and things of that nature. It was very, very odd. But I'm just curious, as a man, I want to know, what do you feel as though a woman can bring to your life if you're adulting in the right way, if you're already adulting and it's non-sexual? What can a woman bring to your life?
Okay, you just killed the whole answer now. You just if it's non-sexual, then bitch, keep moving.
It's
Why
non-sexual.
are you talking to me? What are you talking to me for then? What are you talking? What are we talking about?
Well, we definitely gotta have sex. Like, what's going on?
No,
like,
sex is. Look at this shit.
We're not saying sex is off the table, but when you take sex out of the equation,
no, that's all she brings.
What can a woman offer to your life?
Well, I would
realize that most men only have women for sex. Like, everything we do in this world is based off of sexual activity or the attaining of sexual activity. This is the person we like to have sex with. This is the person we want to have sex with. This is the person we're having sex with. So everything we do is based off of having sex. You
so
just don't want to have your situation right.
So
if I do everything for myself, what do I need you for? Except
right.
I think I'm only different from the guys just because I have full custody of my son. So since I have full custody of my son, she has to bring something to the table that's going to help him. She has to be either a teacher or something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But not physically have to be, but be able to teach my son certain stuff that's going to help him grow as well. So if I'm going to bring you into the circle.
Can I say something real quick?
Say something real quick, and then I got Montreal Anthony.
No, I'm just gonna point out how all sex questions lead back to sex, because your son is the result of you having sex.
Right.
See what you I see.
But I only got one.
I know, but she has to be able to have.
I'm just saying, you can still have sex, but outside of sex, what can a woman bring to your life? Montreal Anthony, I am definitely dying to hear your answer.
Listen, I'm gonna keep this shit 100, man. You feel me? I'm past the sex shit, bro. Talking about, you feel me? I need stability. I need somebody that's gonna have my back. I need somebody that I could trust. If I'm fucked up, they could pull me up. Like I'm over the sex shit. You feel me? Like for real. I'd rather be by myself and
Yo,
be
don't
with
you have
somebody.
don't you have a child that's under 2?
I do, but I have a child. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I have a child under 2, and I'm not with that person. She said she said something, and that's the reason I'm not with that person.
But you had sex with that person.
You had to bring. That's what. That's all it was. A sex. It was nothing.
It's a lot of people on here watching this that have children with people that they may not be sexually active with. But you're saying that sex, you have to bring more than sex to the table, and you're saying stability and
I want somebody I can trust that got my back. You feel me?
You can trust,
right?
But you ain't got their back.
Listen. I joke and laugh a whole lot, but if it comes down to, listen, if it comes down to a one-on-one, somebody that I'm strongly dealing with. Bro, listen.
What you need is a woman with a good first step to keep up with you.
The question was not would you die for her. That's not the question. I'm not dying for her. That's not the question.
But you got.
But you ain't got a back.
Okay, you're saying trust and stability. I
need that.
You need that. Damon, before I move on to the ladies and we can tell you what we feel, because a lot of women came in there and they're like, oh my goodness, like they had all these different things to say, but no answer, which was kind of odd to me because I was like, it was a question. Like they were like, why the fuck would you ask me that? Like, what kind of question is that? And things of that nature. And I'm like, you don't go on a job interview and be like, why do you want to, why should we hire you? Because I'm me. Like there's some things that fall under the umbrella of you, even though you might be a great person. Explain to me, sell yourself to me, sell the pen. That's all I'm saying. I was getting ready to call you.
Vito wants to say something so bad.
What, Vito?
No, I was saying, welcome to our world, Stiletto. That's what men deal with on a daily basis. Direct questions asked and dancing around the answers.
It was
ask a direct question and you'll dance around it religiously.
Listen, I totally believe what you're saying now. I was like, wait a minute. You women, instead of answering my question, attacked me and made me feel wrong for even asking the question. Oh my goodness. I promise. Never mind. I'll do it again, but that ain't, never mind. I'll do that shit again. But
you can't promise you're not gonna do it.
I can't promise you're not gonna do it. Damon, what kind of woman brings to your life non-sexually outside of the things that were just named?
I mean, you're gonna get tired of having sex with the same person, so you gotta be cool. Y'all gotta be some type of companionship. When we don't see them as much nowadays, but when you used to see old couples out and they still having a good time and they like in their 70s and shit like that. It got to be companionship. It got to be the friendship is real. So I guess that's the only thing. If you're not fucking washing my drawers or washing my dishes and I'm doing all that myself, the sex is gonna. It got to be companionship.
Well, I'm not even gonna put Queen on the spot as being one of the only females besides myself being on this show. I'm gonna ask you, Queen, and then I'm gonna ask you the opposite. You adulting very well, paying your own bills, cooking, cleaning, all that good stuff. What can a man bring to the table other than sex?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing that they said. It's just on the other side. Companionship. Yeah, just like someone that's like my friend. I can have fun with, go out with, live life with.
I don't think that we have enough people in life right now.
I don't know how to say it.
No, I'm laughing because I think that Vino's thinking the same shit I'm thinking. Hold on.
I'm just saying.
We just all fucking. That's it.
Yeah, my thing is this. Companionship is something that's offered on a whore's menu. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get that from a whore for the right price. So I don't need a woman for that per se. Not saying that I'm against relationships
per se, but
everybody to be happy with this. But I'm just saying, if you're giving out all these parameters, the man can cook for himself, clean for himself, he handles all his shit by himself. The happiest I've ever been is when I'm single and just able to do what I please.
But Vino,
as soon as I get in a relationship, I become unhappy. All this gray came in
Really?
relationships.
But Vino, what can you bring to a woman's
jet
life
black.
other than
I was
sex?
motherfucking sexy Ruben Studdard for a long time. And
Other
now
than
I'm
sex,
Gerald
what can-
Levert. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
People like Gerald Levert.
No, not Gerald.
No, I went from
Gerald
Ruben
was a
Studdard, young, I'm sorry, 2004 to Gerald Levert.
I thought Gerald was the son.
This is all relationship. All that stress put on me.
That was the teddy bear.
Well, my thing is basically, can you lighten my load? You know what I mean? I make him cook for myself. I make him clean for myself. I make him do those things for yourself. But can you lighten my load when I get to the home? You know what I'm saying? Like,
load.
Do you believe that that's actually possible?
Vino, what can you give to a woman other than if she's adulting in life well? And what can you bring to what do you bring into the table besides dick?
I can guarantee any woman I multiply their lives. I multiply it and it's infinite. It's exponential.
I feel like he's been asked this
I
question
provide you
before.
security. I provide you protection, correction, and direction.
You know
as any
what,
good
Vino?
man should.
Vino, you know what the thing that I learned on this podcast now? You know what I learned on this podcast that fluffier men have better answers. He's been for a while. He's been telling women what he could bring to the table. I love that. That was a great answer. That was superb. I love it. I think that the only this
that's
is me.
Real talk though. That's why I understand that I'm an asset to a woman's life. You have to show me that it's worth me fucking with you. Because and not to be contrary to you, Ray, but a little bit. But no woman ever has lightened my load. I understand when I step into a situation with a woman in a relationship, it is going to be a mental burden. Well, and that's the worst type of burden. I can handle a physical burden. I can handle a financial burden. But an emotional and mental burden.
What's the big fella name?
I have proof that I help change in an people's lives.
Vino, man, listen, bro. I got Vino, bro. I got
this. See your name with the glasses on. Go ahead.
I can't. Vino, listen, bro. Listen. I'm getting this vibe from you that you probably ain't doing nothing but buying pussy for the next 10 years. And I understand. I'm
not buying it, but we're going to drink, we're going to smoke, we're going to travel, we're going to have a good time. I prefer not, like if I could get away with just buying it straight up, I would, but they know that I'm out for a good time too. Like, so they're going to go with the punches.
You don't give a fuck about the time.
Wait. But if you think about it, let's think logically here. Let's take the emotion out of it. If I'm just looking to have companionship, to have friendship, to have a good time, and to have possibly sex and things of that nature, but just having somebody around, you can pay for that, which would make it a lot cheaper than actually having to
less headaches,
a wife or a husband or that full-time situation when you don't want to be bothered. You're not bothered. It's less of a headache.
You know what you got to do, fellas.
That's why I think Vito gonna end up that way, because it seems like me, Vito don't want the responsibility of a woman. He just want to get his thing and keep the fuck moving. Ain't nothing wrong with
it. That's very much so.
Yeah, I know. I feel you, but you gotta mess with women that you gotta mess with women that been through a lot of shit, so they more realistic. You know what I'm saying? When you deal with women that really been through some shit, they really ain't asking for too much. They just happy you there.
I don't even want that kind of woman. Because as soon as you take that next bitch from, that's a fucking nightmare.
Wow.
Yeah.
But listen, I tell you,
you said you at the next bitch house. Wait, what?
Huh?
I said they happy you ain't at the next bitch house. They happy you chose to be with them tonight.
I mean, that sounds like low self-esteem to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with that kind of woman.
That's realistic.
Yeah, that's realistic. Low self-esteem is really
So you, Ray, if I'm understanding this correctly, you're saying deal with women that have been through some things in order to make yourself look better?
No, I wouldn't say.
No, that's not.
At the end of the day, like dealt with a woman that's really like been through like some things, and she's like, I'm not down with no bullshit. I'm here for you. I walk in my crib, it's clean as fuck, and all that type of shit because she's been through some shit and she don't want to go through it again. So she's wisened up.
Kay Renee said, y'all teaching me some shit on here. You understand? Because the thing about it is people don't have real conversations, male, female, where it's like, really, what are you guys looking for? What are you women looking for? And what does that look like? So I definitely think that even though, you know, we having fun with it, it's definitely some knowledge you can take out of this conversation.
At the end of the day, the perfect situation is when they make your life better and you make their lives better.
Exactly.
Whatever
add to each other's lives.
You know what I learned, and I know I'm racist.
You learned something?
Yeah, I learned something. I learned that when you first meet somebody, we all look for the happy moment. You dig? And I told this last girl I was dating, like, I don't want the happy moment. I'm gonna fuck you over so bad and see how you work your way out of that. You feel me? If you can rock with me through the sticks, you can rock with me through the mud, then you deserve the best of me. I'm tired of
yo, Montreal is the reason. Hold on, Montreal is the reason. Montreal is the reason why I don't even consider women from Baltimore because they let
the way you ain't never lied.
Crazy.
The way that nigga talking, I'm like, yo, he been
wait.
No,
but the thing about it is, let me say this. First and foremost,
they give him pussy.
Don't do that. Second of all, I will say this: that there's a lot of women and men that have that thought in their head that ride or die. If I can take you through all of this tough shit and you're still by my side, then you're the one.
All of the tough shit
doesn't matter where you come from.
No, all the tough shit is going to happen regardless. Listen. No.
You trying to
making something tough.
You making something tough just makes you a fucking scumbag. But that does not have anything to do. Like, some people like to test. There's women that'll test the man until he knock a head off and be like, "Oh my goodness, you're abusive."
Okay, so most people. I'm not gonna say most people. When I see you trying to test to see where it's gonna be, I'm gone, yo. I promise you.
So listen. Again, you're gonna keep going because people gonna keep testing you. What I'm basically saying to you is, from the first year you meet somebody, it's all happy. You try to press to get what you want out the person. Everybody do. I don't give a fuck who you is. Everybody, you're gonna take her to the nicest dinners.
Montreal will be like, I'm gonna have a baby on this bitch and see what she doing.
Me? Listen, this is the funny thing about it. And I'm not a bragging type, you feel me? I guarantee you, 3 of my women out-qualify 10 of his. Any day.
I mean, what are you, fucking 10?
Any day.
What do you mean out-qualified?
Out-qualified. You heard that? Out-qualified.
Are you a child? I'm sure you like, bro, you like what you like, and I like what I like. There's no
out-qualified. So we deal with it. We deal with different caliber women.
Right.
I will say this. I hate to agree slightly with Montreal. This hurts my spirit to do this. But what I will say is that I know it's hard, but people do bank on those good times and those endorphins and that dopamine that comes from pleasure, to the point where when it's not pleasurable anymore, that's when people stray or break up and things of that nature. So you got to be able to do with the good and the bad, not purposely doing bad, Montreal. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with taking somebody through the trenches just to see, you know,
what I mean by that
type shit. Like, what are you doing?
What I mean by that is,
I'm gonna leave shit in the toilet.
What I mean by that, this is what I mean by that. What I mean by that is, I think we so quick to give people out happiness and don't make them work for it. Like, we do that shit from the beginning. When you meet somebody, you impressing this, you giving this motherfucker everything. You feel me? And then when it don't go right, you feel the first thing a motherfucker say is, "I gave you all to me." Nah, fuck that. You gotta earn that from me. You gotta earn all of you. You want that from me. You want them gifts. You want them down. You gotta earn that shit from me.
Montreal, you want a woman to earn that from you, and that's on you. But earn what? You fucking run away and leave her.
I'm valuable. You need to earn a place in my life. You need to earn to be next to
He
me.
needs to earn to walk next to you in the street and
right.
the niggas are disrespect and you not do nothing. That's what she needs to earn.
She needs to earn it.
Yeah.
He
got a great point. Nah, he got a great point.
This the funny thing about it. This is the funny thing about it. And we all on here and we all been through it. My man right here. My man Vito. My man Vito, you feel me? He been through a lot more because I can tell what he talk. Bro, you gonna always, all of us been through more than 5 relationships within probably 10 years. You feel me? You know why? We do the same repetitive shit. We give them everything at the beginning. We give them everything at the beginning.
Oh, Montreal, do not put that program out.
Know that.
Fuck out of here.
5 relationships? Oh, 5 relationships in 10 years?
At least 5 in 10 years.
5 in 10 years?
That's crazy.
Listen,
he definitely don't go in for the long haul.
Even if you with the one person, you most definitely got some other shit going on. Like, come the fuck on.
That Montreux.
That's not 5 relationships.
One of the viewers has a question for you, Montreux. They want to know. So, do you need to earn your place in her life?
Exactly. I just think, if you listen to what I'm saying to you, I think people giving people too much of them too early. Make a motherfucker earn it.
So how long do you wait to give yourself to someone, Montreux?
To me, like this. Let me give you a prime example. I always get shot down for this. You feel me? A woman expects you to do, not a woman, a person. I'm gonna say it because it go both ways. They expect so, like when we talked earlier, listen to what y'all saying. They expect me to protect them. Fuck, I gotta protect you for. What you earn for me to protect you? What did you earn for me to protect you? I gotta protect you because you're a woman. I gotta protect you because you could no. Fuck no. You what value are you after this?
But you make her your girl.
That's not my girl. You feel me? My girl ain't gonna be my girl. Because she's my wife. I'm not, bro. The person I'm protecting will be my wife.
So, are you your wife
if you're not doing the things that she needs you to do before?
I have a question for you, Montreux.
I'm listening.
If one of your baby moms, let's say the last one, let's say one of your BMs started, y'all separated, y'all raising a kid, co-parenting, whatever, and good relationship, and she goes and be with somebody else, and the next man put his hands on her.
Yo, let me tell you the saddest part about it, bro. Again, that's not my issue. That's what they got 911 for. Bro, I would not lose my life for another fucking woman to go back to this person again. Bro, I've been in this situation. Before where I had jumped out there for somebody and that motherfucker with him the next day.
Ass beat. You got your ass beat.
No.
That's what I was about to say. I feel like anytime there's a confrontation, this man feels like I'm getting my ass beat.
Wait.
I promise you this.
As you promised, let me chime in. You have daughters. You have daughters that are grown. Yeah. And so your grown daughters are dealing with someone that places, that is physically harming them. At that point, what's your action? Because these aren't just women. These are women that are
okay. Let me explain this to you carefully. If I have a daughter and I get her out the situation,
you have a daughter.
I have a daughter, and my daughter in a situation, and I get her out the situation. You understand? Because if I get out the situation, it's the way I had to get her out of it. And if I turn around and you're back in that situation, I'm not going to keep risking my life.
I said if your daughter called you and said, this man just violated, he put his hands on me, what's your next move? Go.
My next move to address the issue.
Okay.
However the issue is addressed, that's how I'm addressing it.
Okay.
Once I get her out that situation,
okay.
And if it goes back to that situation, I'm out of it.
So how do you get her out the situation?
I feel like I'm on the first 48 because I feel like you
so ladies. So
see what you did there. Okay.
So to all the ladies, and I hate to put myself against them, but it just is what it is. So I had a situation like that with a cousin of mine, right? Her baby daddy's putting the hands. This is not a boyfriend. This is baby father. Like they together, but he put his hands on her. I don't know, 3 times. The family let me know, and we had to handle our business together. Me and him. So I didn't want them to break up. I don't care about them breaking up. I just want you to know that the next time you get the urge to put your hands on my motherfucking cousin, you know I'm coming. And that stopped the whole, like, he hasn't done it since then, since we had our issue.
9 times out of 10, and most dudes do that, weak motherfuckers anyway. Bro, it's people out here who don't give a fuck about who you is, and they going, bro. Let me tell you something what I learned, and I get it. Everybody got their own way of looking at things, bro. If I get you out the situation, if I jump out there, bro, I realize at the end of the day, Mr. Stuff, I got kids too. You understand? I got other kids behind that, bro. I am not willing to die behind somebody else's decision and bullshit.
I mean, every situation is different. Every situation is different, and I'm gonna say this, and this some people might not even like this. I feel like the black family, that whole thing, it supersedes the actions of one time or two times or even three times. So I'm not gonna try to get them to break up. For my particular situation, I didn't want them to break up. They got three kids together. I just want you to start putting your hands on people. And sometimes we do that through the traumas that we grew up with. It doesn't make the person a horrible person, like in every aspect of life. I just want you. Go ahead.
Because you said family, and I'm gonna throw this question to Queen. I'm gonna come back down to you, Dame. Do you consider if you're not with your child's other parent, do you consider them to be family? Queen?
Yes.
Yeah, your family. There you are. At the end of the day,
there's always a consideration because of my child. Yes.
So they're family. Yes.
So I would. Yeah, but I probably wouldn't word it like.
Okay, Queen.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's still a consideration for that person because they are
real, Queen. They not
the other parent of my child. So I see them as maybe a family member, but I wouldn't necessarily, because it depends on the relationship. Like,
okay,
if it was ugly or something like that, I'm not interfering with any relationship with the child, but I may not feel close to them or talk to them or
that somebody was placing it, if a female, a person that they were with was placing their hands on them and being abusive to them, would you feel as though you needed to step in and try to rectify that situation or help?
To who? What are you talking about?
Like, I mean it because it's in the reverse. You have right, your man, your baby, your other child's other parent. If the woman was being physical with him and he's like, Queen, she's being physical with me.
It's a different situation because she's not naturally a protector.
Yeah,
I mean, she's for children. She is for children, but not for.
Are you trying to interrupt my shit?
Go ahead. I'm so sorry. Go ahead. I'll mute. Go ahead.
He was screaming on the kid.
That situation like going on in Vino's house. I'm not sure.
My bad, y'all. I thought I muted it.
Tell her she overextended her pay. So I'm just
be wild. See, this is what I be talking about. This is what I be meaning.
Why we nosy as shit because we all got quiet. Like, what the fuck?
Wait, you told him you was talking to a kid, or
yo? Can I ask you a question, Jane? Why a woman can't be a protector?
I changed it. I'm just saying men are naturally protectors. So I don't expect Ray to answer that shit. I mean, she's a protector of her children. Absolutely.
Right. 100%. Absolutely, yeah.
We talking in terms of physical protection. That's what we talking in terms of physical protection.
Bro.
I feel like that is when Stiletto asked me the question that I hadn't completed answering. I also feel no, not you. I'm talking about he won't let me say it. Anywho, I feel like that situation also is determined on the relationship that you have with the other parent, because there are some people who are still friends with the other parent, and there are people who the other parent was the abuser or the reason why they're not together type thing, and it was ugly. Like, and so would I still consider them kind of family? Yeah, they're the family of my child. Like, it still wouldn't be maybe my family, but if we have a decent relationship or friendship, I would still like, there's some family things that if my daughter wants their other parent to be there, things like that, I would absolutely invite them or have them around.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm not sure if anybody wants to check on Vino. He's gone, and there was some shouting in the back. I'm just saying, just for protection sake.
I mean, we'll check on.
So-
I would check on them. He's probably in the midst of it. I probably can't check on him right now, but
Tim is saying that they're absolutely family.
So I have two boys, and until they are, one is of age to protect his mother right now. The other one is not. But let's go back a few years when they both wasn't. Yeah, it don't matter if I'm with her or not. It don't even matter if I'm talking to her or not. We go through our shit. But yeah, I'm absolutely going to protect them until my boys are old enough to protect their mother. 100%. Because they're both family.
So listen what I'm saying.
Y'all done made Montrell lean back.
Like I'm so Montreal, I'm gonna let you go, right? Let me just say this one point. I'm so protective of them. If you was with one of my baby mothers and y'all walking down the street and she get disrespected and it turns into an altercation and you go off and you let her do her thing, I'm coming after you. That's a whole fact.
So listen what I'm saying to you. You feel me? And I'm gonna say this, and this is how I really feel, bro. At the end of the day, I hear how every man on here gotta be this whatever they gotta be a protector. The funny thing you said, Dame, is that women, you know who most definitely the biggest protectors? Women protect men that we don't even give them credit for, bro.
Not physically.
Listen to me.
I said physically. I changed it to physically.
I'm talking physically, bro. I'm talking physically. A mother would die for her child. A father would fucking try to discipline him. A mother, bro, mothers are more physically protective than we are. We only protective when we want to put our fucking chest up. Women are protective of their whole fucking household.
So
you're entitled to
your child. You're only going to discipline them.
Bro. Listen what I'm saying to you.
Yo, you're entitled. Listen, you're entitled to your opinion. I just wish you would stop generalizing with men because nigga, you not us, bro.
No, not us, bro.
I'm not, bro. I'm not nowhere near y'all. I'm not even close to y'all. And I would admit that. We are totally not even close
but
together.
Can I speak as a woman? Okay. I don't agree with you, Dame, in regards to women not being protectors in regards to physically. Because even when Queen responded, somebody gets physical with her man, if it's too much, she's gonna jump in and help. You may not be as effective, just depending on your hands and what you're capable of doing and your skill set. You know what I mean? But I don't know too many women that don't go hard. Again, I have to.
Okay, and when did that start?
Household, not just for your children, but for somebody to care about. But what I will say,
when did that start?
But you have to understand there's a difference.
What do you mean? When did that start?
Oh, but you have to understand that there's a difference.
I think it's just men they're expecting of it, and women it's if they do it.
I think that men are protecting and women are defending.
Wait.
Hold on, let Ray talk.
Ray got it.
I think that men, like, we are naturally protectors and women are defenders. You know what I'm saying? Because even though you said that Queen would jump in and fight, she's still not protecting him. You know what I'm saying? Because her fight is not going to be the same as his. You know what I mean? So for the most part, she's defending him in his honor by jumping in the fight, but she would be protecting him. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna say
Ray Gibbs for describing that better than I could.
I'm gonna say one word. I'm gonna say one word. Grandma, big mama. Fucking, you never hear big papa, grandpapa. Bro, when you talk to somebody, I don't give a fuck what man you talk to, you know who they fucking put all that energy to? Their grandmother, their mother. Bro, I was raised with a mother and father, but I can't tell you shit about my father and mother, my father and grandfather putting protection. I always say my mother and grandmother do all the fucking protection for the family.
So you're saying, and I just want to go back to Ray's comment. So protecting and defending are two different things.
Same fucking thing.
Yeah, because you can defend somebody, you could defend somebody in their honor and things of that nature. But protecting somebody that's going to keep the defense or the offense away from you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a protector, regardless of the fact, once I step out into that world and protect you, now everybody's going to back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But a woman defending you, and regardless of the fact, somebody can still keep trying to attack you. even though it's just they're defending you. Well, if a woman was really protecting you, then nobody's going to F with you anymore. It's kind of like, I mean, not to compare, I'm not comparing women or men to dogs, but it's like having a dog. A dog is going to fucking protect you. You know what I'm saying? You have your what's the name, and somebody comes up to you, a dog is going to attack and damn near try to kill that motherfucker for you.
I'm so sorry, Ray. I know. Listen, what you're saying, I'm hearing it. And Montrell heard dogs, and he trains dogs, so he sat up because I'm sure that he has something to say.
I'm ready to ask one question.
And like Ray said, he was not comparing people to dogs. He was just giving a metaphor.
That's a good analogy. So I'm gonna ask you this question: what dog gonna go harder, male or female?
Female.
Female dog, and I'm happy to use that. The female dog is way more a protector than a male dog.
But you have to look. But that's also
knows his bitches.
I know my bitches.
Yeah. But that's also.
I'm not. Listen. I'm not saying that
females, but he knows his bitches.
I'm not saying that men don't. We are not, bro. And this is some real shit. And I think sometimes we get it fucked up. We are not protectors, bro. We are more like bodyguards.
Let me ask you a question. You just asked me. That was a good one. You said who attacks more, the female dog or the male dog? Mm-hmm. Let's take it to lions. Who protects more, the male lion or the female?
And it's funny you said that. You know what the male lion do? The male lion only do the territorial shit. The female lion, the ones who actually fights off the motherfucker. The male lion only defends the male lion. When you talk that, who's protecting the pride? It's not the male lion.
The male lion protects the pride, not the female.
You know what the male lion is protecting? The male lion is not protecting the pride. The pride is ran by one queen fucking lioness.
Right, and then why? So answer me this. Then why is the queen lion always fearful when another male comes into the territory? Because he will kill her and her cubs.
No, not her. He would kill her cubs. He would kill her cubs.
And if she doesn't want to have. And if she doesn't want to mate with him, she will kill him. She will kill him.
But is this not the oddest thing that Montrell mistreats women so much, but yet is the biggest defender? He won't protect the woman, but I swear the argument he is on it. Montrell, that's totally a contradiction. Like verbally, not physically.
I apologize for any woman over here who ever think that I dug women. I don't dug women. I love women.
Wait. For the people that are not from Baltimore, are you saying dog?
Dog women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I love women. I love everything about a woman. I learned, let me tell you something I learned. I learned that women it's nothing to happen without a woman. Men we got our fucking nose so high in the air, we don't get a credit where the credit due. You feel me? Mm-hmm. No man except this brother here, and it's probably by a decision he had to do to take care of that responsibility. And I don't think women get the credit they should get. Women, bro, when it came down to protecting, and I had to be honest, when he said that the word protect, I'm like, bro, when I think about it, everybody I came up with, their mothers was the protectors, bro. Their fathers was more like the bodyguard. The mother
a lot of women will say that they have that confidence of protection or being able to jump out there because they have that lion behind them that's going to fight with them. I think that both units together make a powerful. But Montrell, for you to put women through so much shit and be the biggest feminist I've ever met, to me,
that goes to show you different worlds though, because like me growing up, like my uncles and my fathers, people were fearful of my mother, my uncle, and my father, so nobody came around us like that or even tested us. Even though my grandmother was around, but nobody tested me because of my father and my uncles. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they weren't even around me all the time, but they knew they was related to me. So that was just enough. You know what I mean?
What do you do in this day and time? Do you still have male or female figures? And I'm gonna start with Queen because she has not had the opportunity to completely talk with all this energy from the men coming. They are bickering more than women. Oh my, lions and tigers and
really.
But Queen, do you feel like women have like do you have elder women in your family or around you to guide you through life at this point? A lot of people are talking about this, like, listen, I don't have that big mama still. You know what I mean? I don't have those types of things. What do you feel about that, Queen?
Well, I have it. I have it in my family. Definitely some of my aunties and my mom, and until she passed away, my grandmother. So I have those examples. I have those women that and then there's different levels to it. Like my mom was a single mom, but I have some of my aunts and my grandmother that were married 60, 40, 25 years. So I have different, uh, you know, uh, teachings and different variations of life or whatever, or growing up type of thing. So it's hard for me to speak too much on it of not having it because I actually have it.
Okay. So for women that don't have it, like sometimes as we age and get over the age of 18, people say figure it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Are we reaching back down? Because as we look at the generational things, it's a lot of things happening, especially female wise. Like right now, we have a man being the biggest feminist on the show right this second out of two women. You know what I mean? Is it a lack of us being aware and passing down those gems that we have if you're not family or you're not closely related to us?
I think it's kind of hard because this generation, you have to, like, we listened, we were open to listening, we the stuff that we didn't want to listen to, it got embedded in us. Like there was there was a fear of like this disappointing and dishonoring your family. Now, and a lot of it has to do with like access and social media. It's
Right.
like it's so desensitized, even to the point of the family. Like there's things that are fed to the not I'll say like our kids or the generation now that's like you don't have to honor them because you can do yourself. You can. So there's a gap. It's not the
Disconnect.
same. So it's like a level, yeah, of detachment, and like I said, they're not desensitized. Like the fear of like even back in the day before us, you get in trouble, the whole neighborhood was ready to like paddle you all the way to your house. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you would get it from the next door neighbor, you would get it from your aunt, you wouldn't even reach your parents yet before you had already got in like a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like the kids can call the cops on you if you try to discipline them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now you got some parents scared to even discipline their kids.
Well, let
So
me tell
it's a big disconnect.
it's a big disconnect. So you're saying there's a disconnect. Montreal, do you feel as though you have males in your life that you can gain knowledge or just have a conversation or just shoot the breeze and kind of absorb and get things from at this older age that you are?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I surround myself around people like that. If I feel like now in life, if I can't grow from you, or I can't, learn from you, I don't need you around me. So that's just how I am. So if I put people around me that you feel me, our conversation is limited to nothing I'm getting out of it. What do I need you for?
So people that you're around have taught you to are helping you behave this way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just wanted to make sure I got that right. Damon, what do you feel about this? Do you think that people have that support system in place as they get older, especially with people passing away or not being there anymore? What do you think?
I think with the breakdown of the black family, no. I think that you have friends, that you can build with, but I think the maybe not the majority, but a lot of us do not have a father figure, grandfather figure, any of that.
Yeah.
Closer.
That's real talk. That's real talk. And then you don't have like because there are friends and things of that nature, but there's something about that blood bond that certain traits that come from your family genetics, things of that nature that somebody else can relate to. Like I have mental health in my family. So when I see, there's certain things that you can pass down to people, say, oh, yeah, your grandmother was this way, your aunt, even helping you feel like, I'm not weird, so to speak. You know what I mean? Right. What do you feel? You have an offspring and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I have to be honest. I mean, like when I said, everybody doesn't have that, but I've had like a great role models in my life between my father and my uncles. Like without them, I probably would have been lost. You know what I'm saying? They gave me so much direction and discipline growing up. It's just like, even so, like I was telling people, like not everybody's been raised like that, but I was also raised like, yo, man, you gotta have kids and you gotta have sons to keep this family going. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely different things put on me that helped me raise me in a way that I
What
knew right from wrong. You know?
What would you say to somebody that doesn't have somebody in their life right at this point? Like I'll say for myself, it's been very hard. I lost my mother. I lost, my best friend who was much older than me, which was also my cousin. And so it's like finding females that have that family tie. I have other family members, but just not as close to. But what would you recommend to young men? I'm gonna ask each of you.
If I have to be honest, the main thing I would recommend to recommend to young males is go to God. You know what I mean? Get down on your hands and knees and pray. And more than likely, if you keep yourself in that direction, then God will bring the right people into your life to help you fill that void. You know what I mean?
Okay. And
I would just say turn to God. Start praying.
I hate to ask Montrell this question, but I will.
I would tell them, man, accept growth. You mean, don't be afraid of growing, man. Don't be afraid of leaving behind, things, because I think a lot of them are afraid to leave behind what they think, is the normal. You feel me? And that was a problem with me growing up. You dig? A lot of my friends I kept with me because I was like, this is what all I knew. I was afraid to grow. I was afraid to go to the next level because that was new to me. It was foreign to me. So don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to go to the next level. Don't be afraid to leave behind people who really don't have no value to you. Learn what your value is. Whatever your value is, accept that shit and stick with it. That's the most important thing that people forget. They forget their value.
Well, I definitely think that people need to just stick together. That family bond, I know it's been broken, but I think that we can somehow bring it back. Aunts, uncles, cousins, nephews, things of that nature. If you have a kid, especially that doesn't have that in their life, or even an adult, like reach out to a family member, talk to somebody. Life is too short. We're gonna talk about, because he said God, but we're gonna talk about sex over on IG. Nasty with it. No, we're not gonna get too well. Yes, we are. I was gonna say no, but that's not true. We're gonna get nasty with it. But yeah, I thought this was very impactful. Montreal, we found out that he was a feminist. This is enlightening to all of us. Big
I gotta
Vino,
go check on Vino.
I know we don't know what happened to him, so we gotta check on him. We're big up Ray. How can they find you so they can follow you and stuff?
Yeah, definitely check me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Ray Gibbs, REYGIBBS. You type in those letters, it's my name. I'm the first person that's gonna pop up. So please look me up, guys.
I know that's right. Damon, where can they find you?
I can't.
Okay, Queen Ray, where can they find you?
Queen Ray 22, RGF Entertainment, or Tuesdays Kocktailz Konvo.
That's what I'm talking about. Mantra Anthony, besides every women's clinic across the country.
Ah!
I feel like I touched the feminine side tonight, Montreal, and I hope it carries over to IG so people can see the trueness of you. Because I think some people might have liked you a little bit tonight. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Montreal, where can they find you?
Man, y'all can find me at Montreal_Anthony, man. Y'all can find me in New York hanging out with Dane, because I'm going to find him. And we going to hang out together.
You always got to say some fucking gay shit.
I need to get you on. I need
to
hang out with you, Dane. I need to hang out with you, bro. We need to hang out. I'm going to change.
You sound like Diddy when he was asking Fab to hang out, bro. We don't got to hang out, my nigga.
I got to hug you.
They gonna hang out with us on IG. I'm sure there's some stuff going on with them that they need to talk about. But listen,
shit, man.
I'm gonna give him a hug. When I see Daniel, I'm gonna give him a hug.
Listen,
I'm not gonna do that.
If you remember last week, there was bananas and there was motorcycles. That's all I'm gonna say. So you know what's going down on IG that's taking place. Listen.
Hold on, Ray. This nigga want to ride people on his ride men on his motorcycle.
Who?
Whoa.
Montrell.
Now hold up.
No.
That's not what. I have the video. I will send you the video.
I never said I would ride a man. No, bro. Listen.
Okay, he didn't say yes. But he took about 30 seconds to answer the question.
Maybe Uber or motorcycles. You trying to
listen. I had all my bikes in one-seaters for a reason. They one-seaters for a reason.
Okay.
So you can get closer.
What's going on, Montreal?
The question that was asked, if somebody needed a ride, would I give them a ride on a bike? And I said yes.
Okay.
But for somebody just to want to ride along for fun,
that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
You consider yourself you consider yourself to be a successful man, right?
He's gonna answer. You're gonna answer this on IG because we gotta go.
And I gotta Uber or Lyft.
So calm down. We're gonna talk about this. Get your banana ready, Montrell, because it might be top. We're taking it into 2. So listen, we're going over to IG Stiletto Funny. Join us over there right now. Shit, let's do 11:10. Okay, everybody be ready. Go PP like me. Okay, bye. Until next Tuesday. Bye. Oh, I got people bad. Ooh.